welcome back to another video. Back on Muscleworks. It's a leg day. Can't believe it's leg day again. On my own again today. It's all good. Bodybuilding is a lonely sport, so I'm completely fine with being on my ones today. But yeah, training legs. Gonna be a good session, hopefully. Feeling quite strong, feeling fresh, feeling ready to train. A little bit hungry already, but I'm good. I'm not complaining. Cybex hack squat today. Do a couple more minutes on here to warm up, get the head straight, get the head in the game, and then we'll go downstairs and get started. So if you like the sound of that, drop a like on the video, show some support, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So I don't actually promote it enough. I don't think I've promoted it on YouTube before. Gym pin. So have you ever seen me using the gym pin, this thing, that you put the weight on? Or in like push or pull days, I've got like a, I don't know, you would have seen it maybe. Any products from gym pin, if you want to, you can use the code Connor10. I'll put a link in the description, so just check that out. But yeah, if you are a strong fucker and you want to use one of these extenders or anything like that, then you can. Just use my code. Come on. Yeah, couple reps up. Also, the hoodie's staying on not because I think I'm bad, not because I'm cold. I'm actually extremely hot. Just have a shit trim right now, so. Okay. 2. Okay, so going into seated hamstring curl, what me and Marv have been doing recently, we always do it as our second hamstring movement in terms of isolation. So normally we go for a lying, either between this Cybex or that prime that you just saw us do. Then we'll go into this seated, which is live fitness. It's a very nice, smooth hamstring curl. but we'll normally go for up to 3 sets of higher volume, no less than 15 reps a set. Normally we'll try and get at least 20 reps per set, and try and keep the weight as high as possible throughout every set. Obviously it's just me today, so no like added force reps or anything. I'll try and get as many partials as I can at the end, I guess, but you just got to take it there to the point where you're feeling the contraction so that we can get that nice hamstring swoop, a nice hamstring drop on stage as well. So we'll go into the first set here on 84, see what we can do. 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 18, 19. Oh. Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, come on, 14. So perfect. Yep. So, quite frequently I get asked, why do I use straps on the leg extension? Simply to just make the movement that teeny bit more optimal for getting the quads short. If you're thinking about a leg extension as a whole movement, when you're pulling yourself into the seat, what are you doing? Stopping your hips from coming up, as well as your knees when you're actually extending at the knee joint when you're doing the actual movement. A lot of the time your hips will come up with that. If you can keep yourself down and locked into the seat, it's going to target the quads a little bit more. Isolation is going to be a little bit better. If you can make that even better by wrapping yourself into it rather than just relying on your grip strength when you're trying to focus on moving the weight, good execution, getting the muscle fully short. If you can just take away the thought of having to use your grip strength with these, beautiful. At this point, we're going to take progression at all costs. If it means looking silly and using reps on a leg extension, we're going to do it. Doesn't fucking matter. All that we care about here is getting the quads short to the shortest position possible. People need to stop treating this movement as a pump movement or as a warm-up for your quads, for your squats or whatever. This is a very, very good movement for the quad. It's the best movement to get the quad as short as possible. So we need to really, really focus on this and progressively overload, get really fucking strong here. Watch your quads blow up.
no matter what you did, win or lose today, you still have to wake up tomorrow. So the outcome is great. You should always strive for the best. Be a hard-working motherfucker. It's worth it. Don't half-ass a fucking thing. It's not worth it. Earned success is the tastiest fucking thing on the planet. Nobody can take it away from me. Do a good job. Go fuck some shit up.
Okay, so gonna call the leg day a day there. Did one set on that leg press you just saw. Bailed the set at either 6 or 7 reps, I can't remember. I think 6. Purely because I did my left, I'm not even trying to make excuses. I did my left knee wrap too tight at the lower part of my leg, which cuts like loads of blood off to your calf. It's just probably one of the most uncomfortable pains you can get from using knee wraps, and I'm still trying to get used to using them instead of knee sleeves. So it's completely my fault. I was going to do a second set, but my knee is just still hurts a little bit, like it just feels weird. So I'm just going to play it safe, call it a day there. Very, very happy with today's session, to be honest. Took it there. Focus was pretty good. Obviously trained on my own, so that's not even an excuse. It was a very good session. I'm happy with it. Progressed on all movements apart from that leg press. Just going to finish off with 5 to 10 more minutes on the treadmill, get a few more steps as I woke up a little bit later today. So I'm a little bit behind on steps, which is completely fine. Finish that off now. I did just want to finish this video with like a a very small message. Not that I think there's a reason, I don't ever think there's not a reason, like, that you have to have a reason to talk about mental health awareness. Like, it doesn't need to be like Mental Health Awareness Month or week or whatever for me to talk about it. So I'm just going to talk about it just because, for me personally, it's coming up to 3 years in the next few days of recording this, since a friend of mine from school took her own life. A close friend took her own life 3 years ago, and obviously it's just been a bit on my mind. I may have seemed quiet today. In my head I was thinking, do I seem quiet or not? I feel like I've spoken quite a bit this video, but mainly because I'm on my own today, so I'm speaking a lot to you guys. But if I did seem a little bit quiet or a little bit whatever, that's just because I'm thinking about it, but that's just this time of year. But that's fine. I just obviously wanted to talk about it, check up on your friends, talk to your friends, make sure they're okay. Don't ever think about it as a bad thing. And if you are feeling like you need to speak to someone, please do. Talk up. No, you're not alone. You never are alone. And you can always have someone to speak to. So obviously I just wanted to put that message out there. But I don't want to end the video on a bad note, so we'll just round it up on a check-in today, second check-in, third check-in of prep. Food was dropped a little bit, just taking out a few carbs here and there in each meal. Cardio still at 0, just 10,000 steps minimum a day. Food still fairly high. I think I'm on like 3,000 something calories training day, 2,900 on a rest day, so food's still good. It's just mentality. I fucking love it. I'm loving the routine at the minute. Very, very excited. 20 weeks out, second episode done. Very excited to see what we can bring, and the quality of the episodes is only going to get better and better and better as closer we get to the stage. So if you did like that video, drop a comment, let me know. Follow me on all the social medias, links, everything's going to be down below. If you want to check out Alpha Neon, pre-workouts, proteins, any sort of supplements, clothing, accessories, links down below. Con10 for 10% off. Subscribe if you haven't already, share the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.